Big game breakdown continues here on SportsBid. BYU and Saint Mary's college hoops action, West Coast Conference style. ESPN2 late night on Monday. Right now, we record on Monday morning. The Gaels -4.5 total, 136.5. This has been a one-sided series. If you look at the two meetings this season, 2017, 2018, Saint Mary's, they won an OT at BYU, and they won comfortably at home, pair of wins and covers. In those two contests, they won the board 63-50. Jock Landale was the best player for either team. 63 points, 27 rebounds in just those two games. It's not new or different. Over the last two seasons, St. Mary's, 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread, against BYU. They swept them last year, too, during the regular season, and then 81-50 in the West Coast Conference tourney here in Vegas. Same game, the semifinals. It was a truly ugly loss. You look at the bet graph for that game, it's like a straight line. St. Mary's just started pounding them, and it never stopped. The BYU never went on a run. They lost by 31, and they've had two chances for revenge this year. They haven't gotten them either time. Got to talk about the Gaels' run of unders. This is one, again, you look for under-the-radar angles and trends no one's paying attention to. How about this? St. Mary's, 12-0-1 to the under in their last 13 ball games. Not one over cash. They were lined, basically totaled in the wrong range the better part of a month and a half. Their last over came in January. Both teams had a battle. Tough on Saturday. BYU was -4.5 against San Diego. They won and covered. It wasn't easy. It wasn't pretty. St. Mary's -15.5. They never sniffed a point spread cover against Pepperdine. In fact, that was a near-miss ballgame. They were down 16 early. They trailed by 7, 44-37, with 13 minutes left in the second half. Calvin Hermanson, key stretch of 11 straight points for the Gaels. He had 3 3-pointers. Randy Bennett after the game, quote, "We will take it. It wasn't pretty, but we will take the win. There was a lot of pressure on us. I wasn't particularly happy with how we played, but I was happy with how our guys stayed together and stayed the course. Our seniors stepped up when we needed them to, and we were able to escape." Of course, here's another quote from Bennett. "If we're going to advance, we have to have more guys play better. BYU has changed defensively. They play more deliberate, more half court. Their shot selection is pretty good. Defensively, they've improved from where they were last year." And that's very true. BYU is defensively much better than they were a season ago, in some sense. Then again, they almost did their best to blow a big lead against San Diego. They were up 71-59 in that ballgame. And the Toreros go on a 12-0 run to tie the game, make things real interesting. We talk about BYU defensively. The numbers don't show it. Only number 240 in the nation defending the two-point shot, allowing 51.6% shooting from inside the arc. But at least they're more comfortable playing a physical game. In the past, BYU has struggled against St. Mary's because the Cougars were a fast-tempo team, and they're forced to grind, and they couldn't. This year, they're showing toughness inside. Elijah Bryant, after Saturday's win, quote, "No one is going to back down, and every single guy is going to play as hard as he can. Coach gave us a lot of drills to help us prepare to finish through the physicality." I think BYU's looking forward to this matchup. Head coach Dave Rose after Saturday's win. "We played them good both games this year and led at our place for the majority of the game, but we've yet to beat them. We look forward to the opportunity to turn the tide a little bit." The team captain, Luke Worthington, "We're excited to get another shot at them. We love it. I think we played them really well at our place, and obviously I think we should have gotten that one. At their place, they played really well. It'll be interesting to see what happens on Monday. I'm confident in our guys. I love the way we're playing, and I know we'll give it our all." It's worth noting for BYU, and this makes me a little bit reluctant. It's one of those little things that just stands out. Opposing teams this season against BYU, they just miss free throws. Only 65.5% from opposing teams. Only Georgia Southern has been more fortunate when it comes to opponents missing free throws against them. What does that mean over the course of the season? It means more than a point a game. If you add up the average national free throw rate versus what's happened to BYU, they've been lucky. Luck doesn't always translate when it comes to missing free throws for a team like St. Mary's. in the West Coast Conference Tournament. Fascinating game this evening. That underrun, certainly something to pay attention to if you're going to get involved with the Gaels and the Cougars on Monday night. There you have it, folks. Another show in the books. If you like this, please give me a follow, give me a like, give me a retweet. We got to have some love to give you the free content you enjoy and deserve. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here on SportsBit. Betting Insight today from SBRpick.com. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.